Good morning, it's day 13 of Vlogmas and today I'm sharing what I eat in a day. I had a nice piece of Marmite toast before I exercised. Today I just did a really nice relaxing yoga because that's what I fancied, and that's my approach to exercise at the minute. I go next door and I just do what I'm feeling that day, which has really made a big difference to my relationship with exercise recently. I've been really enjoying that. So I'll do either yoga, Pilates or strength training, and it does end up working out that I do a couple of strength training a week and a couple of yoga and maybe a Pilates, and I'm trying to do it most days because I find that when I don't do it, like I probably end up having like 1 or 2 days where I don't. If I don't do it, it kind of throws my day off a little bit because I'm so used to doing it and it makes me feel so good. So this morning I did a lovely yoga, which was just lots of lovely stretching, and I feel, you just feel like it's so amazing, yoga. It feels like you've just come out of a massage. That's how it feels for me. So that was wonderful. So I'm trying to have a little bit of breakfast before I exercise. So I split my breakfast up and now I'm having a nice bowl of coconut yogurt and raspberries. Don't know why I've switched to this because obviously I was on the chickpea omelette hype for a really long time, but maybe it's the time of year, maybe it's getting colder. I have switched what I'm craving every day. I haven't got the craving of porridge yet. We shall see. But this coconut yogurt from, is it the Natural Collective or Coconut Collective? Can't remember the name of it. I always forget because there's quite a few with similar names. Coconut Collab. Coconut Collaborative? I think so. It's so good. So I have a nice big bowl of that with some raspberries and it is so delicious. Zeus! Come on inside. It's about 11:30 and I'm going to give Zeus the rest of his food because he is the kind of cat that eats like a little bit in the morning and then we feed him a little bit more mid-morning, a little bit more in the afternoon. He's that kind of cat. But I wanted to share with you this brand that we have recently switched to. Look at him nibbling away. Look, he absolutely loves it. He would be very fussy with his old food and he would kind of not really eat it, come back and forth, but he absolutely loves this and he just, look at him go. It also does not smell as bad as normal cat food, I swear. So we have recently switched over to a brand called Catkin. So this is a paid partnership with Catkin and I'm really excited to be working with them because we love our pets. You know, you've seen lots more of them this Vlogmas and you've all been loving it. And the reason we made this switch to Catkin specifically is because we had recently made a similar switch with Roxy. We'd gone from dried, more processed foods, tinned foods with Roxy to a fresh food every day that was in the freezer, and then we would feed her, we would defrost it in the fridge and feed her this fresh food. And it got me thinking about the food that Zeus was eating, and I was looking at the ingredients and I was thinking, if we've made this switch with Roxy and we've noticed such positive changes in her, why have we not done the same with Zeus? And I did notice that there's not very many brands that do this. And we found out that Catkin were the first UK brand to offer fresh cat food, which blew my mind a bit. So I'm so excited to be working with them today because it's been a switch that has been so positive for Zeus and his health. Yesterday, if you saw yesterday's vlog, we shared, not intentionally actually, just so happened that we started talking about how long Zeus has been in our lives. He has been a family cat. He's been in my life for half of my life because he is 16 and I love him so much and I care about him a lot. But as he's got older, I've started to think more about his health and well-being because I want him to be thriving. So I had noticed he was slowing down a little bit, his energy's a little bit lower. Obviously, as cats get older, that's inevitable, but I just wanted to make him thrive and be healthy in this phase of his life. So Catkin, here it is, comes in these little pouches. They get delivered on a subscription. You put them in your freezer and then you defrost them in the fridge, exactly the same that we do for Roxy's food. And you can pause the subscription at any point. It's very flexible. If you're going on holiday or you need to change things up, that's fine. It works out at about less than the price of a coffee a day. It's about £2 a day, which, when I think about the fact that I personally would not be eating fast food every day, I would not be eating processed food as my main source of food, it seems very worth it to me to be investing that amount of money, you know, less than the price of a coffee, into Zeus and his health, because my pets are everything to me. They're my family and I love them. So they are gently cooked to preserve the nutrients and also to kill bacteria. 100% human quality meat, which means there's no offcuts, fillers, grains, sugars, anything processed in there. And it's personalised. We let them know about Zeus's age, his weight, his activity levels, his body composition, and then they provide you with your own personalised food for your cat, which is excellent. And they have a mixture of 7 different recipes. So if you have a fussy cat, Zeus is a little bit fussy about certain flavours. I think he doesn't really love fish. So it works really well, so you can pick the flavours that work for your cat. So some of the changes we noticed when we switched to catkin with Zeus is, number one, the thing that I was the most excited about was the fact that the cat litter didn't smell so bad. This was something that I absolutely hated. So Zeus is an outdoor cat, but he does also use cat litter inside. He's a bit older, he doesn't go outside as much. He prefers to use the cat litter inside, and it is a strong smell that I really don't like. Alex is usually the one to deal with cat litter. And since switching to catkin, that smell has reduced so dramatically. It's actually quite shocking, because before it was really, really bad, and I hated it. So it's such a positive change that the house doesn't have that cat litter smell. Another great thing is that Zeus is a bit older, so he had slowed down a little bit. His energy was a little bit less than it used to be. And I have really noticed a change, which means that he's definitely getting the right nutrients because he's getting chattier again. I've noticed he's a little bit more energetic, which is big thumbs up from me because I love him so much and it's so nice to see that positive change in him. So if you haven't looked at your cat's food recently, check out the ingredients, maybe have a think if this is something that you have been thinking about or this video has prompted you to think about. Maybe you could make the switch. I do have a discount code for a trial box, so I'll leave that on screen here, and I think there's a QR code as well as a link down below, so you can give it a try and see how you go with it. And let me know how you get on, because it's been such a positive change for Zeus and we love him so much. So it's such a nice thing to extend in my family, that my animals can now eat how I eat, essentially. Home cooked, fresh, unprocessed foods the majority of the time, and he also loves the treats, to be honest. They are his favourite. But I'm going to make myself a little snack now because I'm feeling a little peckish. So Alex sneakily bought McCoy's. Run out of my healthy lentil chips. Time for some McCoys, it's a Friday. It's lunchtime and I'm just going to be having a big bowl of goodness. So yesterday I made some rice with baked tofu. This recipe for baked tofu will be coming in for January, and I'm annoyed that I didn't show it how to do it, but it's so simple. I'm going to leave the ingredients on screen because if you're watching this, obviously you want to be able to make the recipes I'm sharing. And if I did have another block of tofu, I'd just make some more with you, but I don't. So it's really simple. You chop up your tofu after pressing it, and then you just add your seasonings. You can add what you want, to be honest. You can add some extra spices in there. You coat it in corn flour and then you bake it in the oven, and you just toss it halfway so it's turned, and it comes out so perfectly. They come out like these perfect little chicken nugget cubes and they taste so delicious. Really recommend doing that as meal prep, because you can have that throughout the week if you do like a couple blocks of tofu at once. Perfect for lunches, really, really easy snack to have as well. I'm gonna have it with some salad and probably some cucumber or some, I don't know, just basically a bowl of goodness. This is typically what I have for lunch as a vegan. It's leftovers. I did think about, like I said, I did think about making something, but I get pressured with what I eat in the days to show specific recipes, but then I also want them to feel authentic. And this is what I have every day. And I really recommend that you make enough food for dinners that you can have leftovers, and you make extra when you're cooking, so you make your life that much easier. Being vegan or eating more plants, lots of you say that you're not vegan, but you try and eat more plant-based, doesn't need to be complicated if you just add stuff to your diet. So my friend was actually saying the other day, she was like, oh, I tried to make more tofu and eat more tofu, but I just love chicken. And I said, well, you can add tofu into your diet, because from my point of view, I just think if you're someone who's still eating meat or still eating dairy products or whatever, but you want to eat more plant-based, it can be as simple as if you're making a curry and you typically have it with chicken, you just half the amount and add tofu, or you swap out one meal a day for something vegan, and it doesn't need to be complicated. Don't overcomplicate it. So I'm just going to heat this up and show you how easy it is actually to have a really, really filling, delicious meal for lunch when you're vegan. have this delicious little cucumber mix. It's cucumber with a splash of mirin, soy sauce, squeeze of half a lemon, salt and pepper, and chili oil. This is the chili oil brand I use. It's so yummy. I feel like I got this in the supermarket, or maybe I got it in an Asian shop, I can't remember, but it's delish and I put it on so much. But it's a really nice, oh, and sesame, it's a really nice way to make cucumber just quickly have that kind of pickly flavour without having to do anything dramatic. Nice little cucumber salad. Then I'm gonna add the sriracha mayo, which is one of my faves. But then we have a very simple, quick lunch. I wish I had kimchi, I don't, but this is still gonna be delicious. And I know it seems plain, but to be honest, this is like one of my favorite meals to have. If I had kimchi, it would make it even better. And I think that's why I've been vegan for so long, because I keep eating the foods that I love that make me feel good. It's like the perfect combo between a meal that I love the taste of, but also it makes me feel really good. So if you have a meal like that you're eating when you're not vegan, you can easily transfer it. So if you love for lunch a sandwich, you can make a delicious vegan sandwich. If you love a big salad, you can swap maybe the meat and the dairy for some beans and legumes. And there's so many lovely swaps you can make. If you have a soup, you can make a homemade soup. There's just endless options. I've got loads on my website. I have hundreds and hundreds of recipes on my website if you haven't checked out already. I upload new recipes every single week, sometimes 2 a week. So you can go and have a look. And obviously for Veganuary coming up, we're gonna have loads of new recipes and collections for you to keep you going on your new kind of path if you're gonna do that, or if you just wanna eat more vegan in 2025. I just love this tofu. Good thing about the cucumber as well is all that lovely sauce soaks up into the rice. Post lunch, it's time for a cup of tea and a mince pie. This bread has just come out the oven, and that means it has to be sliced open and enjoyed because I can't not when Alex makes bread. I wish that it was smell-o-vision so you could smell how delightful this is. We have an exciting delivery from this isn't. Where does it open? There's no like, oh here.
There we go.
For a second I thought they'd sent me a 200 quid Tesco gift card, but it's £40. That's very generous. I'm assuming it's so you can grab some extra This Isn't stuff for Christmas. That's so kind.
You could get 8 of the roasts.
So you made it to the nice list. It's a Christmas miracle. We hope you love this just as much as we do. Warning, food coma pending. Merry Thismas with love from this. This is cool. This, ha ha ha. Look at that. Wow. What do we have in here? This is like Alex's probably favourite PR package I've ever received, isn't it? They've even got this little wrapping paper, little tissue paper. So we've got all of our favourites. We have got the streaky bacon, which is Alex's fave. You always have this at the weekend, don't you?
That's the best one.
I agree. This one, which actually I think we should just have this as our centrepiece for Christmas, because we can put this in the freezer now, and it's
also good.
We taste tested it in the video and it was so good. This isn't sausages. We could make our own mega pigs in blankets. We could do that. We could save those. So we have like proper ones.
Or you could wrap it around the turkey chicken thing.
Oh yeah. And then the lardons. These are really great. Again, this is another thing that we bought a lot of. What did you used to use these for? I swear you used to use them a lot. I
don't know. Pasta or?
Pasta? I have just a memory of you buying this all the time.
That pasta on the front. I used to love carbonara, so.
That's delicious. Thank you very much, this. Very kind of them, so thank you. If you are looking to get some sides this Christmas, definitely go for this because they are by far, I think, the most convincing vegan brand. Like their meat is almost indistinguishable. And I even, you know, this isn't chicken. That was the first one I tried, and I fed that to my family. And I remember my mum, who is a bit more like skeptical sometimes of the vegan meats that she's tried. She's a bit like, oh, that tastes nice, but it doesn't taste that much like chicken. I remember her saying, wow, that is so good. Yeah.
Well, they do the frozen chicken dippers now.
Yes. Yeah. All their range is great.
I was annoyed I didn't have bacon for the morning. That's really good.
You were annoyed? Oh, Saturday?
Yeah,
I see. Thank you, this.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We're going to use this one.
This is very cool. Nice little cool bag. Right, dinner. It is pizza night because it's Friday, and that means we have a pizza every Friday. Right, get the chopping board. We've got washing up in the background because Alex made 2 loaves of bread.
Maddie forgot to wash up.
And then I sat on my arse, so. We did actually just go get some bedside tables, but I'll show you those tomorrow. So.
Too wet to bring them in.
I'm gonna have some mushroom. Good start, the battery's flashing. So we're gonna prep our ingredients. I'm having mushroom, onion. Alex is gonna have, this isn't chicken. And what, jalapenos and red onion? Or chilies and red onion?
A spicy meat, not feast, but
yeah.
Spicy chicken.
Yeah. So we'll get those ready and then we'll assemble.
Oh, it's sticky.
Please let me know in the comments what your pizza toppings are. We get the, where's the packaging so we can show them?
Probably recycled it.
We get these pizza doughs from Sainsbury's. You can obviously make your own pizza dough, but this is very convenient.
I actually get them from Tesco.
This is the original pizza dough from the Northern Dough Company. We put them in the freezer, defrost them on the day, have them every Friday. It's excellent. Alex is gonna have this, so you can fry it in some Cholula.
Ooh.
That's what I usually do.
Yeah.
I usually fry it in some Cholula and some lemon. It's a little cooking show with Alex. Oh no, this is all wet from the chopping board.
Yeah.
Where are the 2 towels?
Who has the best jumper?
I apologise if you can't see very much. This is the constant struggle for us.
You can see it. Yeah. We're
both very tall, so it looks like these counters are really far down for us, but for most people it would be like here. Because I'm 6 foot, Alex is 6'3". It really is a challenge recording videos. Because I never get in frame, and we live in a
really nice on my legs.
We live in a cottage, so sometimes when I'm trying to show you my outfits and stuff, I just can't because the room isn't long enough or tall enough for me to get back far enough. And I'm always watching other people. I'm just like, how are they doing this? And I'm like, yeah, well, they're literally probably about a foot shorter than I am. Okay, so I just roll them out until they're a bit bigger, and then I use my hands because the rolling pin sticks. And I don't like using too much flour. You do yours?
And I'll do mine.
Quite a nice little family activity, you know. We do look forward to it all week, don't we? Like, it's pizza night. We actually stole this from my sister and Tom because, yeah, because they said they did this. They said they had pizza every week.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that sounds great. Yeah, I have to do the...
Why is it a bit plastic?
Made mine too thin in the middle.
Amateur.
Please. Please, sir. Don't make the mistake of making the pizza before you put it on the baking tray. Because unless you have a pizza paddle, you're gonna struggle. Where's your one?
We'll do it one at a time.
Oh, also, top tip is to use semolina underneath your pizza to stop it from sticking, but also it gives that nice authentic pizza feel, because usually when you buy pizzas from a pizza restaurant, they will have semolina underneath.
I watched a video of a guy making his own flour for his pizzeria. Just came up on YouTube. And he put the ball of dough into a gigantic pile and spent half a kilo.
Is there a new one?
I mean, I'll use it.
I won't. Is there a new one?
I hope so.
Pizza knife about to be ruined. Oh, there's another one here. This is the newer one. I think that one's quite old. This is brand new. You don't want to use that, Alex, because you can't get it out without touching the mould.
Oh, even on the other side?
There's mould all around the top. That has to go. I think that we've forgotten about that, unfortunately.
I think
Never happened.
We missed it last week, didn't we? Because we were away.
But I think that one was, yeah, 3 weeks old.
Oh.
What, 2-3 weeks old?
Anyway, he put the pizza dough into a massive pile of semolina, more semolina than dough. And I thought, is that not just going to ruin the pizza? But no, it's fine.
No, that's what they all use.
So it seems like you can't have too much.
No. I think it's even better than flour in a way because it's different to flour. So flour can like probably dry out the dough a bit. Yeah. Whereas the semolina creates that crispiness.
It's a nice barrier.
So,
Cute.
Tomato, bit of vegan cheese. I'm going to try a mixture of just a little bit of this cheese. This cheese isn't necessarily the best one to melt. I might start getting a different one for pizza nights because it does just turn to kind of oil, which makes the pizza a little soggy. So you don't want to do too much vegan cheese, but I did make this cheese the other day and I'm just going to dot it around for the flavour, basically, of cheese. It's not going to melt or anything, which is kind of fun. Crumble it on there. And I like my pizzas quite simple. Sometimes I have vegan chicken, but I don't want it tonight. Depends on my mood.
Oh, look at this.
So we're going to go for, Alex loves onion raw.
What a treat.
Onion, and then a few mushrooms. And that's my pizza. And then actually I want to put a little bit of herbs on there. A few mixed herbs, and that is my pizza. Looking great. So Alex has to emergency let Bobby out. She's whining at the back door. So this isn't chicken tastes so good if you put Cholula and then some salt and pepper. Oh, you've already done the salt and pepper. And then half a lemon.
Jalapenos, that's it.
They're here. Yeah.
6, 7, and the rest. There we go. You going in the oven?
She likes to wait by the oven because I do naughtily give her a little bit of crust on pizza night, and she knows. She knows what the smell is. I don't actually ever feed her any other human food. Oh, popcorn sometimes. But it's only pizza crust and popcorn. So she knows. Don't you little seal. So here is the before. Ooh. This is the after. So there's Alex's one and there's my one. A bit far away, you can't see it. What are you doing? Get close up. So everyone can vote what pizza they would have. Maddie's or Alex's.
Yuck. It's a good pizza when it has puff.
Yeah. Right, let's try this pizza. Way better. The key definitely for vegan cheese is not to add too much cheese. Because then it holds its shape, and adding, you're going to be jealous because that cheese that I made the other day adds a really nice flavour.
Oh, I thought it'd be better. Nice cracker.
We're going to watch that Christmas because on Netflix I've been meaning to watch it. This Plant Pioneers vegan mayo garlic is 10 out of 10. We love it.
What?